Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly angel reading for August 18th through to the 24th. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by my friend Radleigh, Valentine and Doreen. So let's see what they have to say for Monday and Tuesday first of all. Alright, so here we go with the first card. This is an interesting card. The unicorns are represented here in the suit of air, and the message says brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation and a challenging beginning. So depending on which person we were reading for or the question we were asking, this card could mean many different things. But as I tune into this card for the energy of the group of people who are going to be listening and attracted to this reading, the unicorns say that it's really important that we don't give up at the beginning of the week, that there may be some challenges, there may be some hurdles to overcome, but to really focus on the inspiration you're receiving, the guidance, the creative ideas. And even though there may be some delays or little hiccups, it's not a time to give up. It's a time to have faith and to trust that there is either divine timing about this idea, which means that their delays are really actually for our benefit, or it could just be a time for us to really go into a place in our hearts that really has faith in our ideas rather than looking outside of us and wondering what on earth is going on. It's trusting the inspiration that is always exciting and uplifting and supportive, rather than the fearful voice that says I can't do it, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not capable, blah blah blah, which for most of us as sensitive people, sometimes we can have these amazing ideas and then we back out of them, right? I don't know about you, but that happens to me, because we're 1 minute we're really in tune and we're really listening to what feels right, and then our mind, our ego wants us to stay small and gives us all kinds of reasons why not to do that. So just be aware, just acknowledge that that may happen in the beginning of the week. Know that we all have that ego voice that pops up sometimes, but it's okay. We're human. It's just that we don't want to always live our lives that way. So we want to acknowledge that it's there, but we want to acknowledge our fear and say, well, thank you very much, but I'm still going to be creative. I'm still going to listen to my inspiration and my intuition, because this card is really that confirmation that you need, that it's a great idea. So keep going. So here we go into the middle of the week. Oh, all right. So here's the page of water. Can mean somebody intuitive, sensitive, artistic and friendly. And the message is a new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase and heightens psychic abilities. So again, as the beginning of the week, I feel like through the rest of the week, we're really also going to be asked to focus upon our intuition and what really truly feels right to us rather than anything else. The water is all about our emotions, and sometimes it does mean that we go kind of deep into those, and that's what happens when we're creative and sensitive and intuitive. It means that we have the ability to feel really deeply, and that is part of our amazing gift. So don't be afraid of that, but just really watch for those fears that come up. They're also saying that part of the way that we get to support ourselves is to really notice the people who are supporting us. Know that you don't have to convince anyone of the project that you want to do, or you don't have to force anyone to support you, but there are plenty of people who will support you. And even as this card says, just even one person, that's all you need. And actually the most important thing is to know that you can support yourself. And as you remember that, all these other people who will show up to reflect that belief in you will always arrive. So it isn't about always doing everything on your own. It isn't about being superwoman or superman with your project or your creative ideas. It's actually about coming together, but also knowing that you can really trust your own intuition as to when to allow yourself to do that. Okay, so this is a beautiful card. Alright, so going into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, again, guess what? There's another creative card. I swear I don't pick these cards myself, they just come. So 3 of Earth is actually another really creative card, but it's a little more grounded. It's about our connection with the earth. So remember that if we're dealing with lots of emotion and lots of ideas, or wanting to heighten that sense of intuition, being outside in the fresh air, look at even the mountains here is if you can, is a really great idea. The power of creativity, it says, recognition for very high quality work, and be a team player. So again, it's really confirming every other message that we've given you so far to continue to do that. Sometimes in the week the energy will shift or there'll be different messages, but really I feel like this is just confirming that this is a highly creative week and also a time for us to come together. So not only power of creativity, but the power of numbers, knowing that where one or more is gathered, then all kinds of miracles can happen. Okay, so listen, and actually they're saying, it's very interesting that I noticed the mountains, because they're saying even if you feel this week that you've got a bit of a mountain to climb and you don't know how you're going to make what you want happen, know that by the end of the week you're going to have made a lot of progress, and that what seemed like, you know, thousands and thousands of steps to take up this mountain will feel a lot less, you know, challenging by the time you reach the end of the week. But even if you have some way to go, knowing that you have only one step at a time to take. Most of the time our guidance, our ideas will only come in one idea at a time, perhaps because the angels and all of our guides don't want to overwhelm us. So first of all, you can just ask yourself this week, what one step can I take towards my dreams? What one step can I take towards finishing that creative project or even starting it? And then you'll feel less overwhelmed and more able to actually move in the direction that you want to. Okay, so know that you're a powerful creator. This is a really exciting energy this week. It feels like it's time for us just to really take action with what we want, rather than just feeling like, oh well, I could do it. This is really supporting us in making those big strides, if you like. And sometimes the big strides just come in having us make the decision that we're not going to be defeated, that we're not going to listen to that ego voice, and that we can truly follow our creative ideas and our inspirations. You are a creator just as much as I am, and just know that if you're watching this video, this message is for you. Even if you can't think of a creative project, even if you don't know quite what is going on as far as these messages for you, there will be something, there will be an inspiration or an idea that comes to you, and it's really important that you follow it this week. So I'm sending you lots and lots of love. If you want to connect with me more personally, you can do on my Facebook page, facebook.com/Anna Taylor Music Angel. And also on my website, you can also sign up for my weekly inspiration newsletters. And if you do that by the 22nd, which is Friday, you can also enter into the draw to win a free reading with me. Sorry, I'm a bit tongue-tied today. I'm going to be just grounding myself so that I can really receive those inspirations, so that I can share them with you this week. And I look forward to connecting more with you in the coming days. Bye-bye for now.